Part of being a responsible pet owner is keeping an eye on your animal's health and well-being even between vet visits. So today we're visiting Dr. Kiki van Lochenberg, who will be showing us how to do an examination on our animals at home.
While it's still important to take your pet for a professional exam at your vet's office at least once a year, you can keep watch on your pet's health in between visits by getting to know what's normal and what's not for your individual pet. Your vet can advise you what to look for and how best to perform a wellness examination.
Kiki, why is it so important to examine our dogs on a regular basis at home?
Well, like we all know, our pets can't talk, so they can't tell us if there's a minor problem or a little bit of pain. They'll be running and playing, still eating, but there might be something going on that they can't tell us about. Like we can go to the doctor, we can tell them something's not feeling right here or my throat's sore, and the animal unfortunately can't do that. So if we know what's normal in an animal as an owner, just like with our children, we know what's normal, we can pick up on disease much quicker. For example, dental disease, it's a very common thing in animals. They get plaque, they get tartar, gingivitis, and it can cause them quite a lot of pain. Even picking up like they're chewing just on the one side of the mouth when they eat their food, it can tell us maybe there's something else wrong on the other side.
What are the steps we should follow when doing a home examination?
Well, it's good to get into a routine, start at one end and go down to the bottom. We don't expect the clients to be able to do a full veterinary exam, but basic things like looking at the eye, knowing what's normal in the dog so we can see when something's abnormal, maybe once a week or on a regular basis, get them used to being handled, lifting their lips, looking at the teeth, seeing if you can get the dog to allow you to open the mouth and look inside, which can also help if they've got something stuck maybe, that allow us to take it out. Ears, smell the ears, you can immediately pick up if there's an abnormal smell, there might be an ear infection going on. So we can examine our animals' glands, just like we've got glands everywhere. If you can't feel them, it's normal. If you can feel that there's an obvious gland there, it can indicate early stages of disease, several different diseases, and we can pick up on that early. Feet, nails, are the nails too long? Have you got an ingrown nail? Maybe that can cause the animal pain. Feeling their tummies regularly. If the dog allows you to touch his stomach all the time, it's fine. And if one day he growls at you, you know there might be a problem. And just skin and coat, looking for anything that's abnormal, flakiness or hair loss or anything like that.
How do we get our animals used to being handled regularly?
Well, the best is at a young age, obviously. If you get a young puppy in on a regular, even maybe daily basis, obviously at the right time. You don't want to do it when they're very excited, maybe after they've been fed and they've had a good play and they're tired. When you have your quiet time with your dog, touch their nose, their teeth, their ears, see if you can put your finger in their mouth gently so they just get used to the feel of it. Important is to get them used to have their feet touched, because dogs don't like that. But if at an early age the puppy's used to having its feet handled, it'll make an event like a simple nail clip to the vet a lot less stressful. In older dogs it can be a bit more difficult, but you can teach your dog if you just on a regular basis try and touch them all over and just get them used to being handled. But start at the top, don't just go for the feet and expect them to like it. Start at the top and work your way down and just slowly get them used to them, telling them that it's okay, they're not going to get hurt.
Doctor's Orders is giving away a fantastic prize from Hills. To win, simply tell us where you spot the stethoscope in today's episode and tweet your answer to @DoctorsOrdersTV with the hashtag HillsComp. It's that easy.